Hey guys, Jason here. I'm doing a tutorial today about the EMG Solderless wiring kit for your hardware, your tone pots, and your volume pots. And this is kind of a cool kit if you don't have any wiring experience or moreover soldering experience. This makes it easy for you to just plug it in. I think there's a problem with this though, and it has to do with certain setups. There's a lot of different setup scenarios that can happen when you have different tone pots, different volume pots, and things of that nature. And it can be kind of confusing because when you order an EMG from some of these people on eBay, they will send you, and I don't know if that's, I think this is actually, they're sending them with the EMGs now. I don't think it's just eBay, but they'll send them with, as you can see, this tone pot here and the jumper wires, all the black and white jumper wires that go in between the volume pot here, and it just slides on the pin. That's all great, but some of us have pickup selector switches that will probably need to be soldered if we don't get this guy right here. And this is, in fact, a three-way switch. It is the Strat S3. That's just what they're calling it on the EMG print that they have here. B165 three-position switch bus for 2 pickups. Now, when you get your pickup, it will come with this guy here. I'll put him in the photo. And this is the standard bus that comes along with whenever you get your new EMG pickup. And you can see down in here, I've already put the Velcro that I would use to sit it down in there. Now, you can use that, but I wanted to go ahead and move to the EMG style three-way selector switch as well. Now, if you want to do that, there really isn't any diagram, a full diagram, or any clarification on how to actually do that. There are many different descriptions on how to just set up the volume, one volume, a tone, and then the bus itself. But they're showing you how to solder the wires to the other three-position switch if it's not this guy. If it's a standard 3-position or 5-position, it will show you where to put the ground and the hot wires and the black wire. So I wanted to just do this to like show you guys how I did it. So first of all, when you get your pickup and you've got this on order as well, this three-way switch, just take this bus, the original bus, take that guy right out of the equation. You don't need that, okay? And the guitar I'm working on, just so everybody knows, it is a Washburn Solar. It's a Ola England signature model. With a, I upgraded the pickups to an 81 and an 85. So that each pickup sends you a volume and a tone, which is really cool. There's my battery falling in the way. So anyway, what I did was, I'm going to put the actual print for the three-way selector switch in view. And this is what you want to do when you get your three-way selector switch. You're going to put the neck pickup where it says neck, and that's going to be NK. You'll see it right there. And then the BR, that's the bridge. That's your bridge pickup is going to go there. Okay? So that makes it easy. But you got to do a little bit more here, okay? So I'll find the other piece that will help you. So again, here's another view that's kind of a partial. You want to add this in as well. Okay, so you've got your output jack. Your ground's going to go to the ground, and then your black and white are going to go on there from the volume. Up above that it says battery, plus and minus. That's where you're going to slide on the battery wire. And that goes right here. I'll put the battery in view. And this wire is actually going to the very top where it shows it in the picture. Now I'll turn the guitar around if I can, so you can get a front view of how it's wired. It's not that complicated. I'll just show it real quick. Now you can see it at the top there. I'll zoom in a little. Aside from taking the selector switch out of the way, you can see that that's pretty much all there is to that. So that makes it so you're putting the three-way selector switch in series with the pickups. I'm going to switch it back around. Back this out. So I just wanted to help you guys with that. Most of the diagram is pretty much spot on. And you're going to run these jumpers, these white jumpers. This one here, this first one right down in here, that goes to your output jack. You can see it right here. That goes to the output jack. All right. And then you've got the other jumper right here. Move these out of the way. That goes to the center 2 pins on the volume pot. Arrows up. And then this wire right here goes right underneath the green wire on the three-way switch. And I'll put that in view again. And that's going to go to the output. So you'll see the black and white, like I explained before, will go from the output right to the very first 2 on the front. Sorry about the focus. Right there. So that puts everything in series, pretty much. And it makes it so that the three-way switch will work. There's a lot of different scenarios that they put in view that can be kind of confusing if you're new to these solderless kits. I think they're really cool, and they work great. But if you're not sure about how you want to set them up, it can be kind of confusing. Now there's different pots that you can get. This is a passive pot, so make sure you're not hooking up. You're not doing an active pot. There are different scenarios that they have together. Or when you purchase different pickups, they might come with an active pot. They're talking about in some of these spots in the manual here for when you hook these up. So they sound great though. I mean, let me show you the front, how it came out. This was actually a modification. I'll zoom out a little bit here and raise up my camera. Flip this guy over. And there's my EMG sitting in there. Originally, this guitar had Seymour Duncan designed Solar pickups, and they had to be routed out, so I put this on the bridge port and changed the radiuses in here to accommodate the EMG 81 and 85 7-string models. So I think that's about it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the question or comments. Sorry, and I'll try to get back to you. Thanks.